in all of our careers in a certain sense, things like digging for records has been part of how records were made in the past for us. The sampling to make songs thing is not what we do anymore, at least on Deltron at all. Instead of digging for like old records, it's digging for old pieces of gear and equipment and stuff to like make and create stuff with.
Some of these machines, like we'll buy them and they might not even work perfectly, but they sound good. And we gotta record this.
Exactly.
You know? Before we send it to the tech to get it calibrated.
Exactly. No,
back up the spec. There's some ghosts in this machine. We gotta get to tape first.
Now it's gotten to the point where sound is like, it's crisper, it's more like defined than real life is. It's like candy damn near, you know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly why these other pieces, older pieces of gear complement it so well, because you get the warmth from the body. I have a pair of the Neve 2254As, which I will not tune up, and they're broken, kind of. They're perfect, but they put a big thunk when the first vocal hits, right? You couldn't get that sound back if you cleaned them up. That would just start to sound too good.
Just because the record was set in 3000 didn't mean, like, okay, we're only gonna use the smallest, fastest laptops to make this music. So to create actual original tones, instead of just playing it on a synth, a lot of the time I would cut that tone to vinyl and then scratch that in and bend it into the notes that we want. So we're creating custom sound palettes, which become, in essence, like my guitar strings.
For me, the ability to play between the notes and to vamp into another note is really important, and for him it's the same thing. The control that he can do by speeding up or slowing down the record to change the pitch in and out of the pocket is what makes it have that kind of
life to it, right?
I use computers every day, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of high tech involved in there, but like, if I was going to treat a vocal, I know I'm going to reach for a mic from the 1960s or 50s. I'm going to reach for a compressor probably from that period as well, or if not, a little bit newer, but with that vibe. And I'm going to reach for a preamp from that period, and that's going to create a sound that will sound better on your crystalline speaker or your crystalline like MP3 even. If you listen to something like on like little jogger headphones or whatever, there's no warmth, there's no depth, there's no bass. All you really are hearing is like mid frequencies kind of almost assaulting you to a degree. When you listen to it on a good system, it kind of envelopes you. It kind of like you get put into the music.